everyone. I'm Melissa here, and welcome to your Melissa Moment. Hello everyone, I'm Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment, and welcome to Thrift It Tuesday. This will not be a permanent video, okay? The Thrift It series is temporary for a lot of reasons, and we're going to talk about that coming up. So I found myself out and about today. I had some donations to take to Value Village, and when you make a donation at Value Village, you do get the option of getting a coupon that gives you 20% off your purchases, and that's what happened. So I went looking. Now, every time I go to Value Village, there are certain things I'm looking for. I have a list of things we're looking for, mostly books. My daughter is an avid reader. She's 8. So it's very expensive to buy books brand new. And she reads them so quickly. And there's a few series that she's trying to collect. So I'm always looking for, you know, the books in the series, the ones we're missing. So I usually always start there. And I found some books. Now, Value Village also has, besides the 20% off coupon that you can get for donating, their books also, if you buy 4, you get a 5th one for free. So if you find yourself where you're buying, I would say at least 3 books, you probably want to find 2 more because it makes sense. If you're only buying 1 or 2, it might not make sense to take advantage of the buy 4, get 1 free deal. So I did find some. Now, I am an adult. I'm a grown-up. We know this. However, I do like some of the Scholastic young reader books. Typically ones that are scary. Now, obviously, they're written for children, so they're not like my level of scary, but some of them are really good. And I've bought some in the past. And what caught my eye first was this book, because I already have a book I got from Value Village called The Collector. And this is called The Collected. And I'm like, what? This apparently is the next book in that series, which I didn't even realize it was a series. But the first book was really good. I liked it. So this is by K.R. Alexander, and it says right on it, author of The Collector. So this is The Collected. So I picked that up. And then I was looking on the back, and I'm like, oh, for more scares, check out. So there's The Collector. That's the one I got. Then there's The Fear Zone, which guess what? They had it there. So I got The Fear Zone. Then the next one is I think it's The Undrowned, but I didn't see that one there. So now I can keep my eye open. But I got this, and I got Fear Zone. Same author. So I thought those would be fun. Now, it says on here, these were $1.79. The way Value Village marks their books doesn't make any sense at all. In my opinion, all children's books should be $1.79, unless they're a hardcover and then maybe $2.99. That's my opinion on books. But they do have some children's books that are like $5.99, which I think is too much, but that's just me. So these were $1.79 each. Then I found this one. This is Haunted, Night of the Living Dolls. This one, I know for a fact, this where it says Haunted at the top, I have other books with this. And I don't have this one, but I have others. So I don't know if it's a series or what. This was also $1.79. I'll have to, I guess, look into it a little bit more. But anyway, I don't know. Does it say? Oh, that's why. Okay, there's a few. They have like Haunted Canada. And yes, I have those. So anyway, so I picked that up. Then these two, apparently this is also a series. We have Lilac Scully and the Haunted House, and Lilac Scully and the Carriage of Lost Souls. Apparently this is book 1 and this is book 2. I have no idea how many are in the series. But they caught my attention. I'm a big fan of buying a book based on the cover, and I know they say never buy a book based on the cover. Buy a book based on the cover, honestly. These were also $1.79. So I got those. That ended up being 5 books. I got 1 for free, plus I got 20% off the rest. Good deal. Then another thing I do is I always head over to the business section. I have just started reading Dave Ramsey's Money Makeover book. He makes a lot of sense to me. And my husband and I actually are going to have a conversation tonight about Dave Ramsey's book, his opinions, his advice, his teachings. And I think we might adopt some of Dave Ramsey's strategies for paying off debt, getting out of debt, being smarter with your money. So I always look to see if I can find any of his books there. I did not find any, but I found Jeffrey Gitomer books. My husband has told me if I ever see these at Value Village to buy them. He's in business, and he loves to give these as gifts to new employees and things like that. Jeffrey Gitomer has some really great advice on different kinds of sales strategies and things like that. And honestly, I find most of them, again, they're in excellent condition. I don't even know if some of them are probably brand new. I got all of these for $4.99 each. So we have the Little Gold Book of Yes Attitude, How to Find, Build, and Keep a Yes Attitude for a Lifetime of Success. These are great little books. Okay, so we have that one. The original price of this is $24.99. Okay. Then we have the Jeffrey Gitomer's Little Red Book of Selling, 12.5 Principles of Sales Greatness, How to Make Sales Forever. That's a great one. Then we have Jeffrey Gitomer's Little Green Book of Getting Your Way, How to Speak, Write, Present, Persuade, Influence, and Sell Your Point of View to Others. These all are great books. And like the 2 still have the little sleeve on the back, so probably brand new. They were $5 each. Okay, that's 3. So I got those for my husband. And I'm like, well, if I'm getting 3 books, I better take advantage of the buy 4, get the 5th free, right? So I came across this book. I thought it was cute. Afternoon Tea. Don't ask me why. Literally the other day, my husband says to me, hey, you know what might be fun? What if we started doing afternoon teas? Like on the weekend, like on Sunday. You know? Like 2, 3 o'clock? It's tea time. And we have a little tea, like us and our daughter, and we have a little tea party. You know, we can dress up and have a proper tea party. And I'm like, that sounds like fun. Now, what I like about this book, it was $4.99, okay? But it says here, 70 traditional tea time treats shown step by step with 270 photographs. But another thing I like about this book, let me show you. What I like about it is there's an introduction here, and it talks about afternoon tea. Like, what is afternoon tea? How did afternoon tea come about? What's the story? There's the afternoon tea table. So when the teapot first showed up, fine china, silverware, linens, etiquette for having afternoon tea. I thought it might be fun to go through this book and learn about afternoon tea and, you know, make things. So it's all about tea. So teas of the world, all the different types of teas, how they harvest the teas, how they make the teas, all the different types, herbal, flavored, black tea, the art of brewing tea, right? It goes through everything. It even has in here cold drinks for hot summer days, and it has recipes. Then it's got savory treats, all from the sandwiches, you know, with the crust cut off. Like, everything's in here. All these recipes are in here. I just thought it would be pretty cool. And then it goes into all your desserts, tea breads, pastries. It's got everything in here. I thought it would be really cute. Cakes and jams. It's got lots. So I'm like, well, how cute would that be? So I picked that one up as my 4th book. And then I need a 5th book. And typically the sections I look for in the books is I look in the horror section for Stephen King. I look in the mystery section. I did find one book in the mystery section. I really like mystery books. This sounds funny, but are based around food and things. And you'll know it when you get a book like this. It's usually a paperback. And in the back is recipes. So if they talked about food and stuff in the book, then the recipe to make that specific dish or whatever is in the back of the book. Those are the ones I really like. And I did find one, but it was like book 5 in the series. And I'm like, I don't like starting on book 5, like, you know. So I looked through, mysteries, horror, the business section for my husband. I do look through the cookbooks because this is where I found the afternoon tea book, the kids books. And then I do like looking through like the wellness section. And that's where I found my 5th book. This one, I haven't heard of it before, but anything that comes in like a little set like this, I usually pay attention to because, you know, you just do. This one is called Body Boss Superfood 12-Week Nutrition Guide. Unlock your body potential with healthy eating. So this is apparently 150 plus superfood meal recipes, supercharge your metabolism, revolutionize your diet, and it has a bonus smoothie recipe book. Now, I don't, in a sense, need diet books. I'm vegetarian. I had bariatric surgery. So what I can and can't eat is already pretty specialized for me. However, I'm not saying I'm going to, like, this is a 12-week meal planning and prep guide. I'm probably not going to follow it because I have my own specific things that I need. But I'm always looking for good recipes. So let's have a look at what's in here. Okay, so it comes in a little case. This was also $5.99, but I got it free because everything I bought in these 5 books were $5.99. So here we have these 2 little, okay, so we have book 2 is week 1 through 6. Book 3 is weeks 7 to 12. Okay, these obviously were used because you can tell the cover, if you can see that. They're a little dirty, right? Here's the back. You can see the back's a little dirty. So someone actually did use this. Oh yeah, they definitely used it because they've written in it. Can you see that? Which, again, hey, I get it. It's your book. Write in it if you want to. I don't like writing in books, but, you know, someone used it. So at least they used it. But who knows? Maybe I will kind of follow some of these recipes. But this is kind of neat because it does have here, let's just look at it. It does have here like must-have ingredients. Then it does give you like your week 1 shopping list, Sunday to-do list, so like all your prep you can do for the week. Then week 1, it gives you an overview, Monday, Tuesday, what you're eating. And then as you go into it, you know, you've got all your recipes in the back, which, wow, they really wrecked this book. So this book, I mean, I can't even read this. They wrecked it. Look, it's ripped completely. That's fine. Anyway, I can look it up online, I'm sure. So it's got lots of different recipes, and I thought it was kind of neat. Might be neat to try. It also came with book 1 is Discover Superfoods. I love learning. I love researching. I love getting information. And these, I'm like, hey, any more information I can get, the better it is. So again, it talks about the 6 foundations of the superfood. A to Z superfoods, 9 tips for weight loss, food swap guides, 12 rules of the superfood diet. It goes through all that kind of stuff. You know, what do antioxidants do? Why is fiber important? Like, it talks about everything. It also talks about things like making sure that you're getting enough sleep and you're getting your exercise, you know, like a lot of common sense stuff, but still it's good to remind yourself every once in a while, right? And then book 4 is the smoothies and desserts. Yes, please. Like a Summer holiday smoothie, banana split smoothie. I love smoothies, you guys. It's got so many cool things in here. And then there's desserts at the back. Here we go. So we have dreamy chocolate hazelnut cakes. Like, okay. And these are healthier, right? Healthier. Date and cocoa power balls, almond bliss balls. I love energy balls, you guys. Peachy ice cream, sorbet. Dressings in the back here as well. That's fun. Ooh, look at this. Berry burst vinaigrette, Caesar dressing, Asian dressing, zingy carrot dressing, Avolicious dressing, yummy chimichurri. Like, there's good stuff. So that's what I got with my 5th book. So that was exciting. Now, like I said, this Value Village shopping is going to be ending soon. But I did go there today. I did find some other things. I picked this up. I have been wanting one of these forever and a day. This is specifically for our barbecue. I love barbecued vegetables. Zucchini, asparagus, peppers, onions. I love, love, love it. And typically the only way we cook them on the barbecue is if I make kebabs and I skewer them. I've wanted one of these forever because I can cook my veggies now on the barbecue with this. So if you look at it, it looks in pretty good condition. This might even be brand new. It doesn't look like it was used. It is metal. It was $3.99, which I think is a great price. I have seen these at the dollar stores, but they were smaller than this. And I think they were like $3, $4. So I'm pretty happy with this. Like I said, it looks brand new to me. Like, you guys, like, look, can you see? It does not look used. So I think that'll be great for our barbecue. Now I can just make a whole bunch of veggies, which I'm really looking forward to. I picked up some games, you guys. I love games. We know this. I picked this one up specifically for my daughter. $3.99. It's called Speed Whiz. It's just like a little trivia thing. It's ages 8 and up, and she's 8, so that'll be good. This one here was $3.99. It's called Call of the Wild. I have no idea. It says it is a light, fast-paced game with bluffing elements. So, seems like fun. I also picked up the All-Canadian Trivia. We love trivia, Canadian trivia, great. It was $2.99, which I thought was really reasonable because usually this would have been like $4.99. So I picked that up. I picked up this one. This one's specifically for kids, but I mean anyone can play it. It's for players 1 to 6, ages 8 and up, and it's called The Mummy's Tomb. It's a learning game. So it says, navigate your way through the mummy's ancient tomb by answering fun math, reading, science, and social studies questions. So it's kind of a trivia kind of thing as well. So I thought that might be good. And then this one, just because I thought it would be a lot of fun, Song Burst, specifically 50s and 60s edition. Don't ask me why. I fully believe in reincarnation. I honestly think at some point I was alive in the 50s and 60s. I love everything about the 50s and 60s. I love the music. I love the clothes. I love the cars. Like, it's just a comforting time for me for some reason. I feel drawn to it. So this will be interesting to see how much I actually know about 50s and 60s music. I'd like to think I know quite a bit, but we're going to find out. So I got that, and this one was also $4.99. So that was fun. And then I picked up one more thing, okay? Let me put these in here. Whew, those are heavy. Okay, one more thing, you guys. This was, okay, and let me just start by saying, Value Village was busy today. It was busy, okay? There were people everywhere. I can't believe this was still on the shelf. And like when I spotted it, there were people. There were people looking. And I had my cart. I could not get to where it was because there were people. And I'm like, I want that. I want that. And I thought for sure one of these people was going to take it. I thought for sure. No one did. As soon as I got the chance to move in, I moved in and I grabbed it. Let me show you. Okay. I'm a sucker. You can see my house in the mirrors. I'm a sucker for shiny things. Shiny things. Looking at this, I knew exactly what this was. It's an advent calendar. That's what it is. This is one of those advent calendars that you purchase, and behind each door, you put your own little prize, your own little chocolate or your own whatever it is. You put your own little thing. And the first thing I thought was, it's got to be broken because these are mirrors with all the numbers on them. They're mirrors. They've got to be cracked. They've got to be broken. They've got to be something. You guys, none of them are broken. None of them are cracked. All of them are intact. They all work. And what I like about these is usually the ones I've seen, they're little drawers that you pull out. No. These are little doors that open. They open. So they don't come undone. Like they don't detach from this thing. They open. How adorable is that? Now, my first thought was, this had to have come from HomeSense. It had to have, because I've seen these there before. Guess what? There's the original price, $49.99. And we know, just based on that sticker, that this came from HomeSense or Winners. That is their sticker. That's exactly what it is. It says compare at $65, our price $49.99. Oh, yeah. And it also has on here the manufacturer tag, and the date on it is June 2023. You guys, June 2023. You know what that tells me? That tells me that someone purchased this between June 2023 and had it, and somewhere between then and January 2024, which is like what? 6-7 months? Donated it. Why? Now, it's not perfect. The glass is perfect. Okay, the glass is perfect. That's the important part. Some of the wood, however, you can see, let me see, it's got a few little nicks. Okay, it's kind of beat up a little bit on the wood, but it's all together. Like, honestly, it's not in that bad a shape at all. Just, honestly, just right at the top there, it's just, and I can probably fix that with a little bit of like a brown crayon even, honestly, because it's like a very, I guess it's a very deep brown, black almost. So anyway, it was $50 at HomeSense or Winners, and Value Village was asking $25 for it. Half price, plus I got 20% off of that. So I paid $20, which I think is reasonable. I really do. I really like it. I like it a lot. And you're probably saying, Melissa, why? Do you really need that? No, probably not. But you want to know what I'm going to do with it? I know this is like an advent calendar thing. I know it is. And I haven't quite decided what I'm doing with it yet, but I have a few options, okay? My first option is to make this a date night advent calendar. So I'm going to put on little pieces of paper little date night ideas. And whenever it's a date night, we're going to pick one and we're going to open it. And whatever the paper says is what we're going to do that night. How fun would that be? Or I'm going to turn this into a chore advent calendar. I know that doesn't sound fun, but for me it actually is. There's a whole bunch of, like, I have a whole list of chores to do, right? And there's some things that just need to be done that I just put off. If I write all of those down and put them behind these doors, then I turn it into a little game. It's like, oh, what's 14? Oh, 14 says, oh, replace the filter in the fridge. Okay, and then I go and do it. And it's more fun that way. Or I can turn this into like a little treat advent calendar for me. Like, hey, if Melissa doesn't go shopping for a week, then I can open this and get a treat. And it might say on the little piece of paper, you've earned yourself a trip to Starbucks, or you've earned yourself a ice cream, or you've earned yourself a spa day, or whatever it happens to be. I'm going to use it for one of those things. I'm just not sure which one yet, but I thought that was a cute little idea. The date night thing is kind of cute. I might do the date night thing. Yeah, I might do the date night thing. But I couldn't believe that all the glass was intact, because I've seen these at like HomeSense and stuff before where they're like on clearance because they're cracked or they're broken, or it's perfect. There's nothing wrong with the glass. There's nothing wrong with the glass. All the little handles are on there. Everything opens properly. Everything closes properly. Nothing's cracked. Nothing's broken. I couldn't believe it was still on the shelf, especially considering how busy it was there today. It was nuts. Just saying. So anyway, that's my little thrift haul for today on our Tuesday. Like I said, we will get back into the Toss It Tuesdays. We're getting really close to be able to do that. I just had to give myself a little bit of healing time from my surgery. But I think we're almost there, guys. We can at least start slow. So I'm excited to get going on that with you. Let me know if you guys have started going through your things, organizing, selling things, tossing things, or if you're just waiting for me so we can do it together. That's fine too. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.